Bienvenidos a su programa Pensar sobre Pensar, Pensar México, que todos los viernes se dedica a este gran tema de la ciudad de las ideas. En este caso, la entrevista está a una hora de la Universidad de Harvard, la oficina de Ray Kurzweil, una de las personas más polémicas que existen sin duda alguna en el mundo contemporáneo. Tuve la fortuna...
Polémico?
Es polémico porque así como hace 100 años, 80 años, la esperanza de vida era de tener 40. Y la gente dice, imagínate que vivieras 80, ¿qué haría a 80 años? Él nos dice, como escuchamos en esta introducción, de que el conocimiento es exponencial, que lo que estamos avanzando en los últimos años en términos de conocimiento, tecnología, avances médicos, etcétera, se va multiplicando. Y luego platiqué con él del jueguito del ajedrez, que si le pones una semilla y luego 2 y luego 4 y luego 16, acabas con el tablero billonario. Entonces él te dice que la gente más o menos que nazca en el año 2034,
Ajá.
la esperanza de vida es de 180 años. Que
¿Neto?
pronto vamos a tener aquí, vamos a hacer máquinas, de hecho
aquí lo
spiritual machines. Vamos a tener aquí un tipo de nanotecnología que nos va a aumentar la memoria. Ya no se van a necesitar usar lentes, todo el tema de la selección natural se va a acabar. Te van a poner aquí un pupilente donde inmediatamente yo voy a apretar aquí un botón y voy a ver en Wikipedia quién es José Luis.
Oye, me imagino que las máquinas espirituales vamos a ser nosotros, pero máquinas.
Nosotros vamos a ser máquinas espirituales. De hecho, su socio viene a la Ciudad de las Ideas, tiene un libro que recomiendo muchísimo, Transcend. Y de hecho, a todos los invito a la nueva librería de la Ciudad de las Ideas en Alejandro Dumas 77, a partir del 15 de mayo, allí tendremos sus libros. Pero él ya hoy te da unas medicinas, unas vitaminas, unas pastillas, una manera de vivir y inventos de tecnología. Stevie Wonder, allí ves en su oficina un premio de $250,000 que le dio a este cuate, porque él ha hecho cosas para que los ciegos puedan realmente comunicarse. Tiene un tipo de cosa de lectura de estos libros como Kindle, pero que inmediatamente te lo traduce a 300 idiomas y también para gente que no puede ver. Es un inventor.
Ahora, yo te creo
Pero
que
el
es
tema
inventor.
polémico es el ser humano.
My family fled Europe, Vienna in 1938, fled Hitler, came to the United States. I'd say the family philosophy was the power of human ideas, that no matter what problem you confront, whether it's Hitler or disease or a business problem, there's an idea that can overcome that problem, and you can find that idea. It was actually personalized. It was you, Ray, can find the ideas to overcome challenges. And when I was 5, I decided I'd be an inventor, which is really to find the ideas that would overcome human problems and difficulties. I had this feeling if I put things together in just the right way, and I had lots of enrichment toys. My parents gave me erector sets and different construction toys. If I put things together in just the right way, I could create transcendent effects. Well, I didn't have that vocabulary when I was 5. But I remember the feeling that, you put things together, nothing much happens, but if you find just the right formula, right combination, you can create basically magical effects. I would do anything. And I remember other kids were wondering what they were going to be. I had this conceit, I know what I'm going to be. And I was very serious, and I've been actually working on my projects since I was 5, always very busy, always trying to find time to get my things done. I would do them in class. I'd have the book in front of me, and behind that I'd be working on my projects. So that's 57 years ago. And I had a separate interest in health because of my own health challenges. My father died when I was 22 of heart disease, and I did inherit his genes, which gave me a disposition to heart disease. I was diagnosed about 30 years ago with type 2 diabetes. The conventional approach actually made it worse, so I decided I would approach it as an inventor, and I came up with my own approach. I wrote a best-selling health book about that, and I've had no indication of diabetes for 25 years, and I'm very healthy. I've also slowed down the aging process. But that was a separate interest. I had an interest in inventing particularly information technology, computers and software, artificial intelligence, and then I had this side interest in health, just because everybody's interested in being healthy. Now they've really merged. Health and medicine and biology has become an information technology, we're actually understanding human biology as software. We have 23,000 genes in our body. That's basically software, and it's out of date. I mean, how long do you go without updating the software on your cell phone? This is probably updating itself now as we speak, but the software in my body hasn't been updated for a few thousand years. It's obsolete, and we actually have the means now of changing it, not just in a newborn, but in a mature individual. RNA interference can turn genes off. New forms of gene therapy can add new genes. I'm involved with a project like that. We can design these interventions on computers. We can test them out in biological simulators. And one of my key ideas, my thesis, and I have a lot of data for this, is that once a technology or an industry becomes an information technology, it grows exponentially, not linearly. And we should talk more about that because that's a very important distinction. Our intuition about the future is linear. People think in a linear manner, the same pace of change will continue. And if I take 30 steps linearly, 1, 2, 3, 4, I get to 30. If I take 30 steps exponentially, 2, 4, 8, 16, I get to 1 billion. It makes a huge difference. And that describes actually the reality of information technology. I mean, when I was a student at MIT, we all shared a computer, took up half a building, cost tens of millions of dollars. This computer is 1 million times cheaper and 1,000 times more powerful. That's a billion-fold increase in the amount of computation you get per peso, per dollar, since I was a student. And we'll do it again in another 25 years. So, and it's not just these devices we carry around. It's ultimately going to affect our health. Even energy is going to become an information technology. So we can talk more about all of these things.